Welcome to beautiful Notre Dame, Indiana. I got a special guest, Kristina Lynch, for you. Coming back home after winning 2 national championships and a Regan's Corner athlete here, ready to start her season with the Irish. One of her dream come true kind of moment there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited. Looking back on some of the photos that my mom kind of had on her cameras over the years, and just to see us in our little Notre Dame outfits from when we were little into now taking photos for Media Day in my Notre Dame jersey, it's really a dream come true, and I'm so excited to be here.
Absolutely. Speaking of that, kind of looking on Instagram, you and your brother making the dreams come true, making kind of Granger proud there, him with baseball and you in soccer. So kind of even navigating this campus you've been on millions of times when you were growing up, but coming back from Florida State, was Ryan kind of a big factor in kind of you learning kind of the ropes here, stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. I know when I was making my decisions on where to go, he had a lot of insight on like how classes were, what campus life was like, how awesome going to Notre Dame football games were. So he's a great resource for me to kind of get that information. And I know like everything he told me I absolutely loved, and been all true so far. So I'm really excited for this fall and to kind of continue finding my way around campus and I guess becoming more and more part of the Notre Dame family.
Absolutely. So what is your favorite place to eat on campus?
Ooh, on campus. So I guess on Eddy Street, I love Brew Burger. That's a really popular one. But the Duncan Student Center also has a lot of really good options. So in between classes when I'm at Mendoza, I go over there and grab a coffee or a quick bite to eat. It's been great.
So what's the timetable on kind of you coming back since season's just around the corner?
Yeah. So I guess it was in June where I kind of injured my ankle a little bit, which was really tough, but I'm working really hard to kind of come back from that. I got the cast off about a week ago, so just currently working on re-strengthening my leg, working on range of motion, and should be able to be back on the field in a few weeks.
Absolutely. So what kind of games are you kind of targeting on the schedule?
Ooh, I mean, in the ACC, there's a lot of really competitive teams. I think one that I'm really looking forward to is when FSU comes here to play. My freshman year, we actually, when I was playing for FSU, came up to Notre Dame to play, and that was a really fun game. So I guess I have played on Alumni Stadium's field before. It was just for the other team. So now to be here and for them to come up to us to play, I'm really looking forward to that game.
Absolutely. And you coming up here all the time for your brother's games and stuff like that, him going to Omaha. So what are kind of things going on with the baseball side of things? Okay. Kind of as you know.
Yeah. So I know Ryan loves the baseball program here. It's a really great group of guys and super competitive. And I know he's grown a lot and learned a lot from his experience. They just got a new group of coaches that he's really excited about. So he's currently down in Indianapolis doing some like throwing programs, and he's getting really excited to get back here this fall and meet the new coaches and compete for kind of a starting spot for the spring.
Absolutely. What's your favorite fast food place?
Ooh, favorite fast food place. I mean, I'm a big fan of sandwiches, so I go to Jimmy John's a lot, McAllister's, Core Life, that's a good one as well. Yeah, there's a lot of really great options. I'm not super picky.
Absolutely. Okay. So what is your favorite position on the soccer field?
Favorite position?
Yeah.
So I like anywhere that's kind of a goal scoring opportunity position. Anywhere where you can go at people one-on-one and create opportunities to score. That's kind of where I want to be. So I guess I played the left side forward at FSU. So I guess sticking with the left side since I have a lot of experience on that side, and then anywhere in the attacking half of the field.
Absolutely. So what's your kind of favorite plays to go with, kind of schemes that you kind of excel at?
I would say I'm most dangerous either going at people like full speed with the ball at my foot and just kind of using a little change of pace or a small move to kind of throw the defender off balance and then go, or just kind of looking for runs in behind, looking for through balls or along from the back line. Those are kind of what I really enjoy doing.
Nice. So kind of going back to media day. So what was it like, as you said that you played on the field before, but in that Irish uniform, kind of doing pictures and stuff like that. So what kind of emotions were you feeling when you were doing that?
Yeah, it was really exciting. The jerseys look fantastic. I love the way they look. I love the feel of them. I'm not used to Under Armour, so I'm still getting used to it, but I love it so far. And then just kind of looking in the mirror and seeing kind of the Notre Dame across my chest and having kind of a new number, number 34. I'm still getting used to that as well, but I am really excited about it. And I just can't wait to be on the field kind of wearing that jersey and getting a chance to play.
Absolutely. We kind of talked a little bit off camera about the 34, the 4. So kind of why did you pick 4 originally?
Yeah, I've been number 4, I guess, my whole life. Ever since I could kick a soccer ball, I was always number 4. I was born on the 4th. And also I'm a huge Green Bay Packer fan, and Brett Favre was number 4. So I'd watch him play every Sunday, and I kind of loved the number 4. And so I stuck with that. Yeah. And then I got here and I knew I needed a 4 on my jersey, and 34 was available, so I took it.
Absolutely. So, are you a Green Bay Packers fan?
I am, yes.
Okay. So, what's your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, I mean, I think he does a good job. I'm really excited for, I guess, games to start. They've came really close the past couple years, but I'm hoping just to kind of see them finally succeed and kind of win it all. But yeah, I think he's a great player. He just needs some good people around him, and I think they could be really good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think of questions.
Yeah.
So we kind of talked a little bit about that transition and stuff like that. But what are initial thoughts? Because I don't know if we did this in depth last time in the interview, that your thoughts were when you officially made the announcement that you were coming here.
Yeah. So just like my thoughts process.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was really excited. I think from the very beginning, I kind of knew, this is somewhere that I've always wanted to be. And growing up, 10 minutes away from campus, everyone are huge Notre Dame fans. And it was just kind of always on my bucket list to be able to say that I've actually been a student here and experience what I guess it means to be part of the Notre Dame family. So I was really excited about it, and knowing my brother was here and all the great things he had to say about it, I was really looking forward to joining him. And also the soccer team, I think, is going to be really good this year. Just watching practices and their exhibition games so far, the team looks really great, and I'm really excited to join it here in the next couple weeks.
Absolutely. So who are some of your teammates who you're kind of helping you with the transition and stuff like that?
Yeah. So I guess coming here, my best friend, Mackenzie Wood, we grew up 5 houses down, so we're next door neighbors. We played together since we were 7 years old, and we both decided to transfer here from different colleges. So being able to play with her again has been so much fun, and it kind of gave me I guess a best friend from the very beginning here, and then the two of us just having each other just made it really an easy transition. But then just in general, the girls on the team are all so friendly and welcoming. They've all kind of like introduced themselves from day one and like accepted us as part of the family. So it's been a really smooth transition so far.
So, kind of, did the Indiana kind of travel kind of thing help you with that, especially since knowing kind of your goalkeeper and stuff like that, since you guys growing up from each other, coming back? So did that make it even an easier transition that Mackenzie's here with you?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Kind of being from the area, having the support from, I guess, the state of Indiana and all the people like from our high school and all the Notre Dame fans in the area. It's been really exciting, and we're just really looking forward to the opportunity to go out on the field and do everything we can to help this team be successful this fall.
Absolutely. So what are some things that you're kind of the goals for the end of the year for this team right now?
Yeah, I mean, our number one goal is to win a national championship. And I think with this team, it's definitely a possibility. From how trainings have looked so far and the people we had, I guess, come back for fifth years, and the players, the young players, everybody's contributing, everybody's working hard. And I definitely think it's in our reach. We just have to, I guess, show up to every game, give it our all, and keep the momentum we started. We just got to keep it going.
Absolutely. So how, from coming from Florida State to here, how are some of the leadership you saw as an underclassman you're using now as a transfer grad student?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So I guess I like to lead by example. That's a huge thing that I like to do. Just showing up every day and having a work ethic that's kind of unmatched or unlike any other, which has been tough, being injured and not being able to play, but just kind of doing all the right things, being the first one, I guess, to rehabs and doing a little bit extra there, being on the sidelines while the team's practicing and doing everything I can to stay active and help my ankle get better. And yeah, just doing all the little things right, going to the weight room, getting extra lifts in and conditioning. So just kind of being a leader by example, like in that way.
So what is the funniest moment, either here, Florida State, or Granger, in your soccer journey?
Funniest moment. That's a good question. I mean, I've been around some really awesome people and really funny people, I guess, from both teams. I don't know if I could think of a specific moment, but a single player that always made me laugh all the time was Yuji Zhao from Florida State. She was just could always bring a smile to people's faces, and yeah, I think anytime I was with Yuji, I was always laughing.
Absolutely. So, what are some things out of this year that you want to kind of look towards the future?
Yeah. So I guess for me, my biggest goal for the future is to play professional soccer if I can. That was one of the biggest reasons why I chose to come here was I thought not only the combination of exceptional academics, but the coaches here and the team, I think could really help me achieve that goal of playing professionally. So I think that's kind of the biggest thing I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely. So, if you got drafted, okay, which team would you want to go to?
Ooh. I have family in Orlando, so it'd work out really well to kind of go play there. I haven't really experienced the West Coast very much, just being from the Midwest and then going down to Florida. So any of the West Coast teams I think I'd be interested in, but just any opportunity to play I'd be really happy about.
So you say you're in Orlando. Mm-hmm. Is that one of the reasons why you chose Florida State originally, since you had family down there already?
Yeah, we have a lot of family in Florida. So we have Orlando, Miami, Fort Myers. So it was somewhere I would go all the time for family vacations. And I just love the state. I think I kind of want to end up there eventually. So going to school there kind of gave me a taste of what life could be like there. And I loved it and definitely can see myself going back eventually.
For sure. So how are you feeling about pretty soon there's going to be a huge transition in weather, okay? You know, you grew up with it. Florida State was amazing with weather year round.
Yeah.
So how is that going to adjust with, as a former athlete myself, with kind of aches and pains of former like injuries? So how's all that going to like play into it when it starts getting a little bit colder, and then the later months when it's possibly even snowing outside when you're playing?
Yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to the winters here, but I grew up dealing with it. I was used to it at one point, so I'm sure I can get back to being used to it again. I do think I play better in cold weather, even though I hate it. I think it's a lot easier to play in. So soccer-wise, it should be good. But I will miss. I'm a huge golfer, so being able to be out in January down in Florida and be golfing while there's like a foot of snow up here, I'm gonna miss that a lot. But yeah, I think soccer-wise it'll be good. It's just living in it I'll have to deal with.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Speaking of golf, what's your handicap?
Ooh. I couldn't tell you because I don't think I'm good enough to have one yet. I love playing it, but I wouldn't say I'm the best. But I'm working on it. I had a membership to one of the golf courses at FSU and played there all the time and got 4 or 5 lessons. So I'm working on it. I'm still not very good, but maybe someday I could be good.
Yeah, it's okay. Mine would be like, I'd probably be like in the 300s.
Oh, yeah, same.
But anyway, thank you for coming on again. Hope to have you some other time.
Awesome.
So
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
you're welcome, and stay froggy, my friend.